Happy Thursday, the 5th or 6th maybe of April. I am sending this to a community of 300 plus people who are doing great work together on calling in culture, out of calling out culture, and learning to be more gracious in how we interact with each other. I am leaving this because I do a lot of video, because I'm 66 years old and I'm practicing eldership, and I'm practicing using my voice with grace. So I will not be at tonight's breakout groups or practicum for Loretta Ross's course, partially because it is the second night of Passover. It's really nice that you have an option to have the recordings, but as I understand it, the practicum really only happens in real time. So it would be lovely if there was an opportunity for people who felt conflicted to get that in the future. That's just my only comment. Big holidays like, Easter, Christmas, Passover, I have a talent, and I am cultivating it, for being a first follower. So I want to say that I really appreciate the somatic experiences that are being offered. And I was internationally connected to a 700-person Zoom conversation that I think happened the first year of COVID, right as we went in, back in 2019 or 2020, with Resma Menachem and a lovely woman on the Mighty Works Network that is doing work as a biracial American in Switzerland. I had to leave that program because there weren't enough BIPOC people in that program to allow me to feel safe and comfortable, my own decision. And along the way, there was a really uncomfortable experience of what I'm going to call white woman's tears. And I'm going to just simplify and say, in my life and experience, a lot of times the more minimally melanated women take up more space than is an equitable distribution of resources. There's background music coming on, so I'm going to move my conversation elsewhere. So a deep breath as I come inside, sourcing from some pretty powerful ancestors all around. Lula Mae Gibbs from the 1920s and 30s, and having some pretty amazing progeny and grandchildren behind me. I wish you a wonderful evening as I model walking my talk. So this is my check-in for whatever small group I would be put in, and I will rejoin the group in a week, the next Thursday, and I will be listening in real time next Tuesday. On the way, I will be doing a Seder myself tonight, Zooming, and on Sunday I will be attending a evangelical church, not at all my cup of tea, moderately homophobic, and if I don't represent in the space for different viewpoints, how are we all going to change? So I do a lot of my work these days in a cognitive dissonance model. So I say to you, the Reverend Dr. O is on my way to doing the next part of what I have to say in this time of 3 Abrahamic religions being thoughtful. Spirituality matters. Okay, I'm listening to what Marianne Williamson will be putting back into the conventional part of this, because she's always moved us a little bit into more heart space. And for those who are in despair, it's important to listen to what we have to say to each other. Yes.